All right, guys, here we are. How do we even classify this one?
Semi-live from the Auburn Super Mall.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people here.
Oh, yeah, you could probably hear the background noise right now. They have a ton of people here.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of tables set up on top of, tons of, it's the wrong time of year to probably do something and the best time. You got everybody with their Christmas shopping, so that's definitely going to help them, move some product, but
so if you guys are listening to us at home, you probably hear kind of a more muffled voice.
It's that COVID
and that's
muffle.
That COVID mask, because we're out in public, we're not at Turf and Dirt. We're
masked up. We're doing our thing.
Masked up. So D-Mags and I had a chance to wander around a little bit. Definitely. What's your impression?
It's, for me, not having been at one in probably well over 20 years, it's overwhelming. I mean, there's a lot. Like, if you are easily overstimulated, please don't attend a card show, because the white boxes will just make your brain explode. Tons of vintage stuff. I love seeing the vintage. I mean, it is the history of, the card collecting. So that was great to see. But you seeing everything. Legos, you're seeing Pops, Magic.
Sure.
There's Pokemon. I mean, you name it. But the Pops definitely are probably second to the sports cards right now. A little bit of memorabilia, not as much as I thought we would see. It's definitely a good experience. It's a lot of flea market-esque type stuff. What do you want to pay me? I'll take whatever you're giving.
Now, I talked about this before, and I think we did this, 2 episodes ago. We talked about presentation, right?
Yeah.
Now, you kind of see what I was talking about. There's not a lot of... I saw maybe one thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Everything else looks cookie cutter.
But see, the one thing, when you say presentation, it's like, I see a lot of people who have those nice wood boxes.
Sure.
But the cards are just chucked in there.
Yeah.
They're not laid out so you can see them very clearly. It's like just zigzag, jagged on top of each other. So it's like, if you're trying to move a product, make it more appealing. I mean, especially if some of this product it's raw. It's still, it could be damaged. I just feel like you're putting your cards and your money at jeopardy.
I mean, you are. You want to be able to get people's attention. That's the biggest thing. I think, like I said before, when I'm walking around and I'm trying to look at stuff, obviously we were engaged with we were doing an Instagram live, kind of being engaging with. But outside of that, presentation for me is going to dictate where my eyes go.
Yeah.
Right? If it's ugly, it doesn't matter how great the cards are inside. But if it's ugly, my eyes aren't going there.
Well, yeah, if we weren't purposely trying to stop at every table, there would have been a lot of those tables that I'm just walking right past.
It would have been 5 minutes rather than 45 minutes, right?
I mean, without a doubt.
So how do you, so vintage, right? You kind of, chimed in on that. What about some of the newer stuff? How does that look to you?
I mean, it definitely still, just like the hobby itself, it's monopolized by basketball.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, everybody is got, Zions and Jaws and boxes. You got T-Mall sets, boxes. You got tons of, plenty of 1920 stuff out here. Even behind us, we got all the vintage baseball stuff. Junk wax era. But yeah, no, the vintage stuff is nice. That last stop that we had in the front of the building there, all his stuff was in good condition.
Yeah.
I mean, for that to be really old, and he was organized. He had it all stacked by year. He took out, it was only the big name players that were stacked together in that year of the vintage. So that was nice to do away with some of the, lesser names. So if you're trying to buy some vintage, hits, he was the guy that I would buy from personally.
Oh, absolutely.
Out of everybody. And there's quite a few tables that had the vintage stuff. I'm about to take this mask off because talking is just sliding down my face.
Yeah, this is stupid.
They can find me, sue me, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, so the biggest thing is, when you get to the vintage, right, it's one thing when you just have it, But it's another thing when you can sit and talk about it at length. And the
Yeah.
gentleman that we visited that you're talking about, he was telling me a story about Ted Williams. And when he was finished, you know, about when he was in the war, almost killed him, you know, incident where he had to put out the fire in his plane. And, you know, what would his career be if the 5 years of his prime wasn't taken away by war?
He could have been the Kobe before
my
Kobe
goodness.
if he would have been lost
that would
in his
have been
plane.
crazy. But that's kind of what the lore of sports cards is today.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's those guys are needed, but they're few and far between in this hobby right now. I think they are, you know, I'm curious to be inside of their head and how they feel being around this new generation of collectors. You know,
it's definitely there's a dividing line.
There's a huge line. It's like a language barrier. What Chrome? What? No, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. It's for me. I've been doing this show. I mean, Stacy and I, before we were shop affiliated, we did the Twin Oaks show that was in the Factoria Mall typically.
Gotcha.
And this is before, you know, sports cards were super popular. They weren't in the boom phase like they are today.
Correct.
Right? So so the shows were kind of a drag a little bit. You know, same people. It was kind of the same, you know, when people come to the mall to shop.
Yeah.
It's not like they were going there for the card show.
Yeah. So there's actually, you know, people here who this was their designated reason to come to the
and
mall.
it's like, you know, you talk about, you know, sports cards blowing up from COVID. This is the result. I mean,
for sure. Right?
This place is packed right now.
And
so
that's what sort of is the catch-22. It's like COVID, you got the card business to really explode.
Yep.
But then somehow we're able to still function a 100-table card show in the middle of COVID in the packed mall.
So let me ask you a question though. Like, without masks, is there any indication that we have a pandemic going on?
No way.
I mean,
people.
And I talked about this last month. There is other than a mask, there is nothing that says that we have issues in the world right now.
But it's like, you know, my family went to Japan last year. That's their everyday way of life, and that was prior to a pandemic. That was just something they were used to, and I unfortunately think that's where we're going. This is just going to be second nature. Everybody's going to go about their business. You pop your mask on and call it good. One thing I did find interesting as we made our full loop around, people already slashing prices.
Yeah.
I mean, we were an hour into the card show. This is from 10 to 4, and 1 hour into it, I'm seeing slashes through prices, and it's like, do you really need to move that product that bad? Especially sealed boxes. It's like there's no reason. I would keep your sticker price and then haggle with people if they're coming up to you, but I wouldn't start slashing, because once you start slashing, then I'm going to haggle with you on your slash price, and next thing you know it, you just lost $60 off of, you know.
I mean, I never quite understood that. I mean, I understand you want to move product, but if you're a person that doesn't have like overhead to achieve, why would you want to slash?
No, that's what I really caught my eye at that last table full of wax. It's like, I mean, there was at least a dozen boxes with already slashed prices.
Right. And some of them were almost like, there was a couple 50% off, like the
well,
original.
there was a couple tables that was 80 and 90% off of their sticker price. Like 80 to 90%. What is that? Why do you even bother putting it that low?
Do you enjoy the freak show status that we currently are here at?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people are very interested in what we're doing right now.
Well, they're like, what are these guys? You know, this is out of the norm. Talk about, you know, anything looking outside of a pandemic. I think we look like we are the ones infected with COVID. Like everybody's looking at, and granted, now with the mask are off, so we really are just.
The funny part of it, though, like, it seems like the traditional model of shows is this: you buy your tables, you bring your product, you recoup your costs, right? At all costs.
Well, yeah, and I mean, we didn't even bring product, so that was like we weren't even trying to make a buck.
I mean, this is all about, you know, Cards Corner. I mean, this is the main goal was Cards Corner. We have, you know, some turf and dirt stuff here today, but and then it was about KB Card Breaks, right? Trying to get their
getting
name
them
out
there, get them started. They had their first breaks.
They did.
Illusion break went off. I got to scroll through that real quick, and see some of the hits.
What'd you think of it?
Honest opinion, I did think the audio was a little shaky.
Kind of crackly. Yeah,
it was a little shaky.
Stacy noticed that too.
That was probably the biggest thing that I noticed with after doing the podcast, and seeing what Stacy does with the editing. I think that is a plus. I mean, granted, we record, he was live, so that's a difference too. He doesn't have that chance to, T-pain and synthesize everything and change up all the sounds. But that was probably my biggest take from it. I mean, he's taking care once he gets the full size breaking mat, and then he's taking off. Right. The moon is his end goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think the handling of the cards was quality. I mean, I agree the audio was a little, but that could be just a device problem,
Yeah, and that's something that's easily fixed. And
the biggest thing that I saw that we would change immediately is, of course, the breaking mat. Yeah,
you got to give them that my first break where it's the size of your house type.
Pretty much, where you can just put it down in your front yard and be all right.
You could have two buddies doing it at the same time.
So what is our end goal here today? I mean, we're here
just get the word out. I mean, we got our flyers, we got the business cards. I mean, everyth's fresh.
So do you think we try to bring somebody in here in a little bit to interview and talk to them? And
yeah, I mean, I would love to try to get one of the elder statesmen out here. But the only thing about them is they seem to be running their shows solo.
Right. There's a lot of guys that are by themselves.
The elder statesmen of the card world seem to be by themselves.
Sure.
So they might be a little hard to pull them away. When we went on Instagram, the guy behind us here, Sandstrom's buddy with the pop knowledge, might
Ryan,
get a little pop. Try to mix it up. Just get a fresh perspective of the card world. I mean, if we can get the younger guys and get some of the older crew. Are we having technical issues?
I think the camera probably quit, but that's all right.
We're good. We're recording.
The bigger one's going, so it's fine.
We're on live.
This is raw, and we're missing somebody too.
Are we?
Yeah. You didn't notice that?
No, it's always this quiet.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah.
We love you, Tony.
Yeah. So we're just kind of feeling our way through it, right?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have a set agenda, but we don't need one. I mean, we'll let the information and the topics come to us.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people who are stopping because we don't have cards. It's not sitting here screaming, come check us out, come look at us.
Sure.
It's more like you said, the freak show. Like, what the hell are these guys doing? But
you do notice, though, I mean, because we always talk about, especially in the card world today, of like economic hard times, right?
I don't see any economic hard times here.
Are you kidding me? And I'm seeing designer shopping bags.
No,
like big name stuff.
Granted, they do call this now the outlet, whatever, super center store, mall, place, Skyer.
I don't understand what that is about either, because it was a super mall, now it's a super outlet mall.
So basically, every store it's like your return to, it's got your leftover product. My son just wanted that Falcons face guard, which if you bought it online is like $20, and there was like $7.
Oh, okay.
They got designer names, but with flea market prices, and so
sure,
that's a plus.
All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then I think we're going to try to solicit, maybe do a 5 or 10 minute interview segment.
Yeah,
when we come back.
I think that's for sure. I think we're going to have to find somebody who's willing to do it.
All right, guys. So when we come back, we should have our first guest.
We will.
Of the card show. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Let's go.
All right. So with us, we have Trevor.
Talking to the mic.
Hi.
So we barely just met you, right? We were just going by your booth.
Grabbed him off the booth.
But you actually leaped out at Devin and I. You got the personality, my man.
And knowledgeable. You seem to be passionate about what you were talking about.
So we want to get to know a little bit about what you collect, okay? And I know a lot of our listeners will too. So you're a basketball guy.
Yeah.
And you guys are from Oregon, so you're a Portland Trail Blazers fan.
Yeah.
Big Lillard guy.
Damian Lillard. So you started collecting in, you said 14?
Yeah.
How old are you?
14.
You're 14.
Yeah.
So okay. So yeah.
Wow,
no,
so
not
you
bad.
were like
That's like half your life.
8?
Yeah.
Now, do you like really love cards?
Yeah, they're like most thing I do all day.
Oh, that's
Just look
good.
on eBay and
What
stuff like that.
what do you love about it though?
It's just kind of fun. Just like with my dad, we just kind of get to like be with each other and just do fun stuff like this. Like going to the card show is like the best. It's really
That's
fun.
awesome. And that's as a father, that sort of hits my heart.
She's choked up a little bit.
I got my boy here with me, so I definitely I feel that. I appreciate that it means that much to you.
See, my daughter, she's 10, and she's at my shop with my wife running it right now. So,
Oh, really?
so I could
So
come
she's
down
stuck.
here and hang out. So,
That's sweet.
Yeah.
so you go to shows all the time?
Yeah, we usually go to the Portland one the most. This is like the second time being up in Seattle, so.
Sure.
Oh, wow. That's good. I mean, that's a long drive to come and do the show, so that's
Yeah.
big things. Have you been selling quite a bit over there today?
Pretty decent, yeah.
What's your big ticket that you sold so far?
The Spencer Torkelson Bowman Chrome first auto out of $4.99.
Oh, not too. See, look at that. Man, he just
Oh, my
facts.
goodness.
He rattled that off like
See, that's
nobody's
but
business.
that's the thing. When we went by his table and there was a card I was interested in, boom,
Yeah.
immediate.
How much was it?
We sold it for $5.50.
Out of $4.99 for $5.50.
Yeah.
Shia.
Did somebody get a bargain?
Yeah, he bought a whole bunch of John Morant mosaic stuff like silvers and debut silvers and stuff like that. So
Okay.
package deal.
Man, so you've tapped into the Bowman,
We
Do you-
ripped one super jumbo and one regular jumbo last
Okay.
night.
and that's what you got the Torkelson out of there.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh,
So
that's a good
Do
hit.
you guys frequent a shop? Do you have an LCS you go to, or?
Not really. My dad's friend has a buddy that gets pretty good deals and stuff, so we usually just get them from him, like all the singles and boxes that we usually get.
Nice. Do you retail hunt? Are you going to Target and Walmart and
Sometimes, yeah.
so? Did you ever strike gold? Do you find anything?
One day when Mosaic basketball is out, we hit like a load that they haven't stocked for 2 weeks, so it was like a big load.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a big hit.
Are you like the one that would be like sleeping outside of the Walmart waiting for the guy to come stock the shelf?
Probably not.
Because like up where we live,
They do that.
they do that all the time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They got their cot right next to the aisle. They're ready to go. They're trigger happy though.
Yep, they got their little hamburgers that they can, feed themselves with, and
So what's the most valuable or like your prized possession card in your collection, or your personal collection?
We don't really have like super big personal collection. We have like autographed Lillard jerseys that we use, like all-star game jerseys that are
Oh, wow.
autographed. So,
wow.
But is there one card in your collection in your personal collection that you really like?
we sold it though. It was a Judge Bowman Chrome first auto out of 9.5.
Wow.
But yeah, Judge's like main collection. He gave me his game-worn batting gloves.
Judge did?
Yeah.
Holy crap! How did that happen?
That's his guy. He loves Judge.
Oh, really?
How did
Yeah,
that happen?
We sat right behind the dugout at the Yankees game against the Mariners last year.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, that's pretty cool, and that's
See?
something you'll never ever forget.
he's got that
Yeah.
it though. That's the guy's just like, oh, I'm gonna walk right up to him. This is the kid I'm giving him to.
Yep, that's the it factor. Did you know that there were sports card podcasts around? Did you know that?
No, actually, I did not.
You did not.
Really?
No.
Wouldn't it be something you'd listen to?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be on one. So once we get this popped up, loaded, YouTube, iTunes, everything, you're gonna be all over.
You're
So
gonna be famous.
Okay.
So
you let them know you were on Cards Corner. You're probably one of our more interesting guests that we get, so, and more
Thanks.
yeah.
knowledgeable.
So, is there a product that you're looking forward to opening up soon? Like, do you have any boxes stashed at home or anything?
We're gonna get a couple boxes of Prism Football Hobby.
There
So-
you go. Yeah,
Wow.
don't mess with the retail. Go big.
That's a big product,
Yeah.
though. That's a big boy,
So,
rip.
In football, who would you be hunting for? Who do you like? You like a team? Since Portland doesn't actually have a football team.
I don't know. I usually just follow like the main guys. Like I like Herbert because he's from Oregon.
There you go. Yeah,
So-
we seem to see a lot of people around here right now who are big Herberts. A lot of people from Oregon.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We actually had in our shop at Turf and Dirt up in Bellingham, we had a Justin Herbert autographed jersey pulled out of one of the Leaf jersey boxes
Oh, really?
like 2 nights ago. Yeah, Oregon jersey too on top of it.
Dang.
It was
Yeah.
pretty sick.
So yeah, and then we get the mini helmet autographs. We have
Yep.
the full jerseys. Some of these booths have the jersey boxes, but they already opened them, so
Yeah.
it loses the mystique of what's inside.
Yeah.
It does, but that's okay. So you really love cards.
Yeah.
How do you organize your cards though? Like, is there a way you do that?
Are you a white box guy?
Yeah, I usually use that, and then sometimes I have like, it's like a big paper thing that they make. It's like where organized you can have like a team, like certain teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do that at home for like
Okay.
all the base and stuff, so we know where everything is.
Nice.
That's good.
Do,
That's
do
cool.
you try to complete sets?
We tried to complete the Mosaic Orange basketball set out of this year.
Oh,
but
wow.
It's 400 cards. So
You try to complete the orange?
I was gonna say,
Wow,
that's
that
very
is
specific.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
that's-
detailed.
That's not just trying
that's
to complete
a
the
detailed
set.
hunt.
yeah, it's
That's crazy because that's like the guys, some of these guys completing the whole, nameplate sets and stuff like that. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, I'm impressed by that. So, wow, I'm actually blown away.
Yeah, I mean that's some dedication.
That's a meatier collector than I
lot of
and
people.
I own a shop, so
yeah, no.
holy buckets, you're gonna be king of the hill one day, my man.
Are you the only son? Are you the only kid?
yeah,
Okay. See, so you're living the dream right now.
yeah.
You name the box. Dad's like, sure, let's get 2.
Yep.
There you go, right?
That's awesome.
Well, it's kind of probably the one thing that you guys get to jive together with, right? Like,
Yeah,
because you're getting into the age, right, where it's like, come on, Dad.
yeah.
That's lame, Dad.
Like
Come
that.
on.
We don't want that card.
Yeah.
So does Dad like anything particular? Is there a guy that he chases?
He just goes after like the Yankees, like me, like Aaron Judge and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because him and his dad's been a Yankees fan since
Sure.
the beginning. So
Okay, that's good. I mean, that's a good mix.
yeah,
Well, how
See,
do you?
Portland needs baseball too. They just need everything.
Yes.
Do you know about the Portland Mavericks?
no, I do not.
Okay, so that would be a nice thing for you to try to research. So, Portland was big back in the early 70s with minor league baseball.
Oh, really?
And so there was a team called the Portland Mavericks, and they were a single A affiliate, not an affiliate, single A independent team, which means they weren't assigned to a major league team. But the cool part is, you know who Kurt Russell is, the actor?
Probably if I saw him, but no.
So if
Have you seen Christmas Chronicles on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
the
Santa.
Santa Claus?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
Kurt Russell. Well, Kurt Russell's dad, Bang Russell, owned the team. And so Kurt Russell, when he was right out of college, played for the Mavericks
Oh,
in
really?
Portland, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Just so,
This is a mic drop.
yeah, there you go. So
That's a big
you
mic
guys,
drop.
you guys in Portland have a huge baseball history. You just need to relive it a little bit. So
They need to just, if they build it, it will come.
exactly right. The
And-
cornfield.
Hopefully. That
awaits.
stadium needs to be built.
So we are approaching the holiday time.
What's on your Christmas?
time, is that fun for you? Do you like Christmas?
Yeah. I asked for a PS5, but I know I'm probably not gonna get it. But
Why not?
You sell enough cards today, you'll buy it yourself.
yeah.
Santa grants a lot of wishes, you know that?
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of hoping that he might just surprise me with like a hobby box or something. Just
There
to
you go.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. you know.
Probably.
There's plenty of hobby out here.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you coming over.
Yeah,
I know
no,
this is
thank
kind
you.
of probably weird for you, right?
It's fresh.
Thanks for having me.
No,
it's-
we're glad
it's
to have
fun.
you.
So it's just important for you to stay in the hobby, right?
Yeah.
Because you
are
guys
the future.
future. So we want to make sure that you're doing everything to keep it going.
Don't
So
be retail chasing.
don't retail chase. Yep.
Get big hits like you were getting in the Bowman.
There you go. All right. Well, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having
Have
me.
a Merry Christmas, okay?
Thanks.
All
You
right.
too.
All right, guys, here we are. So we have our first guest of the show. You guys who watch us, you might know Dusty, right? He's in Turf and Dirt quite a bit.
He's on the lives.
He's on, yep. So the interesting thing about him, he's never done a card show before.
No, not in my life.
So what
42.
do you think about what you saw today?
Just, some of the, I appreciated it. Some of these guys got some nice stuff that they put out there for you, and of course, there's always the presentation part of it.
Yeah.
But no, it's interesting. I mean, there's lots of Jordan rookies here and stuff. If you can afford it, there's a lot of good cards here.
There was a whole row
Yeah.
from all sorts of graded.
Yeah.
All the way from, I think it was like 3,500 up to 5,400.
I've never seen so many rookie Jordans graded ever in one plate. Because it was not only the one guy that had that big row, but there was
There was
a
a lot.
spattering of them
Yeah.
everywhere.
There was
So-
quite a few. I mean, there's some big cards here. If you wanted to come buy big cards, they got it here.
But that's
is a
all
hit.
part of that population report, right? If you go look how many, PSA 8 Jordans
Oh,
there
yeah.
are, they're probably all here.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's for sure. There's definitely a good majority of them here.
No 10s yet, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, presentation-wise, is that an important thing for you? Is to
Yeah, I mean, some of these guys. I mean, you go buy their stuff, and I kind of just glance through it because it's inside of their case, all crooked, covering up other cards,
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff
what-
like that. And I just can't. I'm not gonna. There's a lot of different vendors here, right? Like, I don't want to spend a half hour at one guy's stuff, just to see what he has.
it's kind of tough though when you have a short attention span, right? Because there's so much going on that you're
There is.
looking at something and you're like, oh, squirrel. You
Yeah.
There
don't know
is.
what you're doing.
I talked to one guy here, and all he does is rip retail and then come
Yeah.
to the shows and sells it. And that's what he does. And I'm like, I obviously didn't buy nothing from him because that's all he does. And it's just weird listening to some of these guys' stories that some of these guys, it's just a lot of these guys, it's their private collection, stuff they've just ripped boxes and
But-
boxes of.
I mean, there's a table, literally, all it is Prism, NFL Prism retail. I mean,
Yeah.
he had cellos, he had hangers, and blaster. I mean, he had the whole shebang. And, I mean, it was pricey. I mean, we're talking about like $70, $80 for the blasters and, $50 for I mean, I understand that's the going rate, but man.
I've never seen a higher collection of retail before in my life.
I want to know how he got that retail. 'Cause
I would be curious too.
That was a mass surplus
That's
of
the
retail.
funny
I would
thing
be
is the
curious,
guy I
too.
talked to said he doesn't open any hobby. He doesn't mess with hobby at all, not one bit.
I mean, I get it because
I mean,
you're going the
That
cheap
just-
route.
That just blows my mind though.
Me too, because I told him, I said, you got no numbered cards in Prism or anything like that when you open hobby. And he goes, that's just what he prefers to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, because some people just want to rip. I mean,
Yeah.
I got the itch right now. I just want to rip something.
But I mean, he's ripping the stuff, but then he's bringing it here and selling it at the card show, carded out, right?
What are you gonna rip?
I don't know.
But
My clothes off.
I got a good
You're gonna
deal.
do the Grinch hands and the
Yeah, I'm
boxer
telling you.
shorts, right?
That's all it's going to be.
Some of these guys got good deals, though. Like the guy I bought the one
Yeah, you
card
picked up
from,
a couple PC items.
Yeah, Casey Mize Auto. I mean, it's $30, $18, so
I mean, that's
a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
right?
that's a good deal.
I picked up a Stacy Christmas present. She probably saw it, but
Oh yeah,
guy made me a good deal on something, so
well.
And that was-
it'll be coming home.
And see, I liked that booth, that father and young son. That's the generation right there.
The kid
next
was
generation.
dynamic. and
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind interviewing him.
Yeah, he actually,
in this thing, like, 'cause he knows his stuff.
You said how much, he gave you the price, not
Yep.
Dad. So that was pretty cool. He was divvying in and putting his 2 cents in.
It was almost like, Dad, I got this, and
Yeah.
Dad was like, whoa.
Dad drove him here, and this is all his
That's all
product.
he's got to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, just sit back and watch. Look at this Charizard in Japanese.
It's been interesting. I mean, there is a lot of cool. There's some really good knowledge here, though, too. If some of these guys have been doing it for a long time. It sounds like.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just-
So you've had a chance to chat with some of them, just kind of.
Oh yeah, I chat to every vendor I go to. I talk to them for a little bit because
Yeah.
for one, I mean, I don't know about for anybody else, but for me, I want to know who I'm buying something from.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Really? Is that important?
Well, it is to me. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to.
Sort of get the idea of how they care for their product.
Well, that and if they care about what they're doing, right? Like, I mean, making money off of the industry is one thing, but you got to at least care about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, if it's just a money thing, then I probably won't give you my money.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I agree with you 100%. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you, walking around and looking at a lot of these guys and seeing probably a quarter of the dealers here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they really do care.
See,
Some of them seem like they're just going through the motions.
I don't even know if it has anything to do with if they care. It's more so if they know what they're doing. Like,
But you noticed it though, right?
Yeah, what they're into. It just seemed, there was that family, looked like mom, dad, and little kid who had all those graded cards. And what was
The
it?
SGC, yeah.
collection, mass collection.
Did you see that one?
I've had a couple conversations with people about SGC and the grade and stuff like that.
But I mean, he had everything, and he had high regards for SGC. So
Oh, yeah.
he was speaking good.
But that's good for us to hear because we don't get an opportunity. You know, everything is so PSA driven. We don't get an opportunity to see that very often.
Oh yeah,
so.
PSA. And,
Well, see, that's funny because the guy right down here that you guys went and seen right here on the corner, he has all his stuff SGC, and now he can't stand SGC. He said that they, you know, I don't know. So it's
I don't think there is a going to be a right or wrong answer for grading anymore now with the way PSA is. I mean, it's just like what raises and lowers card prices. It's all going to be to who's buying it.
absolutely
Sure.
But yeah, he said for vintage stuff, he loves it. He loves it for vintage.
Okay.
So, do you plan on doing any more wandering around, or is that it for you for the day?
Your pocket's burning.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander around again. Like I said,
round 3.
well, I've turned into this weird prospector guy. I'm trying to get all this Bowman first and stuff. And
So, I mean, if you had to rate how the show was, like, I mean, do you like this kind of environment, or is that this
no,
not
I like
do anything
it.
for you?
I do like it. You know, and one more note. I don't know if you guys seen the guy down there who makes his own cards.
What?
Yeah, he's got. You should
I
go down
didn't
there and
see
check
that.
him out. Like he does all the computer graphics. He puts the paper together, and like he's got like, you know, the Jordan iconic cards, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, and like he makes them
and he
and he
makes
numbers
his
them.
own,
And he
right?
numbers them.
Holy crap! Really?
Yeah, like
Wow.
the Jordan one that he makes is there's only 132 of them because the original Fleer card was 132. So yeah.
Interesting. I did
Anyway,
not
yeah.
notice
So I'm
that.
definitely cruising by there.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't
take a
notice
look.
that aura. Otherwise, man, I just bought a fake card. That's how I would feel. Like,
Oh yeah.
shit.
Well, the guy on the end down there has a bunch of reprint Tom Brady's that he's selling, so he'll tell you the reprint.
At least they're not Mickey Mantles.
Well, they're $3, so you know it's not a Tom Brady rookie
Okay,
card.
yeah, well, there you go. I'm going to tell you, I'm a little nervous because I don't have. Usually, our shows are pretty structured, right?
Yeah.
This is just fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah,
like,
but that's how it should be. I mean, we don't need an agenda. We just need, you know, we got the product in front of us. You know, like you say, we got to deal with what's in front of us,
Sure,
and that's
yeah,
what we're
yeah.
doing today. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we got plenty in front of us, so you know, we'll grab who we need to interview and do our thing from there. But
Sure.
it's a great environment for anybody who hasn't been here.
One more quick note: have you noticed that Funko Pops have somehow become hand in hand with cards?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like-
They're second to the cards.
You go by here, everybody's got Funko Pops with
Because
their cards.
it's just a collector thing.
Yeah.
It has become
It's just
like,
an odd choice.
like he was saying earlier when we walked to him, and
Ryan?
Ryan. He was talking about he started with the Breakfast Club, and he said he likes to complete sets. That's he started with the Breakfast Club. Then he said he went to 16 candles, and next thing you know, he had 1,000 pops.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a collector. Once a collector, always collector, no matter what it is.
And don't listen to him. He is a power collector. Like,
Yeah, he was
He has-
modest.
yeah, he was very modest. So, I mean, he's got some thunderous pop collection going. So,
Huh.
yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
it's crazy. I think, though, you know, we're from up north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're kind of out of the Funko bubble.
Yeah, because Everett is the
Everett-
warehouse base.
Correct. So, like, Everett, Seattle, man, that is a Funko concentration.
And there's so
Wait,
many.
Funkos are made in Washington.
It's
they're
an
made-
Everett company.
it's an Everett-
I didn't even know that. See,
Yeah.
you
Oh.
learn something new every
That,
day.
yeah,
the
no.
Funko store
Is-
right across
is
the
home
street
base, is their headquarters.
The corporate headquarters.
Didn't
so-
even know that.
Yeah, no,
And-
that's why it's a big deal.
You know how much they make a year?
No, I'm sure because
They're like a $500 million a year company.
Yeah,
so.
But then you got so
They're
many.
extremely popular.
What's
right now.
crazy is it's like numbered, but there's so many exclusives, like Walmart, Target, whatever shop.
Every Comic-Con.
Yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many different exclusives, so that's cool. You know, me being the Grinch, I did see this Grinch and I wanted to grab it. Then it was red. I was like, oh, or blue. It's like I don't know these weird color.
The one right
variations.
behind us. Yeah.
Probably
I
an
saw that.
SSSP.
Oh, see, and that's what I was.
There
that's
you
what I
go.
was trying to point out to you. Is that one table? He literally was using the SPs and SSSPs. I mean, he SSSP'd out of 25 or out of 50 card.
And there was no PP in. I mean, that's.
But why do you? When a card is numbered, just leave it at that. Like it's numbered for a reason.
Sure.
Like
Yeah,
we
there's-
see how little,
There's
how
50 of
few.
them.
Yes, we see how few are made. You don't need to put some letters on there to make us feel like it's even more valuable.
But if you think about it, though, right? So if you're taking a card that's numbered to like 199 and you're calling it an SSP,
I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
oh, shit.
It's 200 cards. It's not really an SSP.
No.
I mean, it's like maybe an
I don't-
SP, but
Really?
you get one
You
S
think
for
that would be an
200.
Don't even give me an SP.
Well, for 200, yeah. Sure.
So what if it's just like half an S?
Yeah.
You just like, and then a line.
I just want a lisp. this?
Well, I mean, we call something short prints. Like if you look at Mosaic, right? Mosaics. They call those short prints, right? But I'm sure there's way more than 200 of them.
Oh yeah,
sure.
I see, but I'm not. If I'm selling it in my personal collection, I'm not SSPing or SCing anything.
I don't SP. I don't do that.
I don't SP jack shit, so that's all right. All right, guys. So this is going to be it for our first interview segment. I want to thank Dust for coming on.
Keep popping in, popping out.
Yeah, we're gonna try to find another collecting angle. We're gonna see what we can do with it.
The people watching, just in general, the people not even here for the show is interesting.
Well, I mean, we're set up right next to Hot Topics, so that's pretty.
Snap!
We're getting the hot topics to talk about.
I like the Cheetos, the flaming Cheetos shirt.
Yeah,
I wonder if I can hook that up.
That's what my boy wants, right? You want that Cheeto shirt?
All right, guys. So we will be back in a little bit with guest number 2. All right, away we go, guys. So we are still at the show. We are hanging out. We decided D-Mags had this great idea. Turn your mic on.
Yeah, if I turn my mic on, that helps. I just want to rip something. And I feel like this was the most bang for our buck.
13 select. 4 autos.
That's a huge hit. I mean, we're talking about 14 packs.
Including a 1 rookie jersey auto per box.
So the hit rookies here in 2013, we're looking at Hopkins, Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce. Those would be what we're looking for.
Now, do we have a your Instagram's not even on. It froze up.
It froze. Do we have a blade? I don't know. I don't think we came that prepared.
I don't think we were necessarily thinking we were gonna rip. Right? We were gonna rip some product, but so we're gonna improvise. They call me the mini MacGyver of our generation.
I just manhandle it.
I just ultra pro'd it, so.
Little mini boxes. So when I was looking up just comps of seeing if these were good deals on the boxes that we were grabbing, I mean, I saw these mini boxes selling for $80 a box.
Oh yeah.
So we just got the box for $100, so that's a pretty good deal.
Quite a deal.
We'll take it.
Let's just see what's in it, though.
All right, so then we got the mini boxes that are now also wrapped.
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna have my boy over here rip a box of his own. So I'm guessing that means 2 autos per mini box.
I think so. I hope so.
All right.
You want some sleeves, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I got the camera on you, so you could show that camera any of the good hits you get.
There you go.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. All right.
All right, now let's have some fun. Let's rip some product. We're at a card show, so let's do a thing and rip something.
So, but you notice, right? Everybody that's here, they're so damn wrapped up into like what they're making. Like they got to break even or make ahead.
We're spending, not selling.
Yeah, like it's nice to not have that pressure.
Yeah,
I'm digging it.
I'm definitely digging just the kickback and sort of let people come to us, ask us questions. It was nice to get a little guest action in too.
So this will be another segment of the podcast, and we are live on Instagram.
We're doing it always.
Yep, we are going hard.
All right, Trev,
heavy.
Go ahead and rip it. And talk into the mic and let us know what you hit. I want to hear it. I want to hear oohs and ahs and screams like a little girl.
Let's go to first
Are you really
pack.
gonna? You're not gonna really do that, are you?
I want to hear squeal.
Squeal? Are you gonna squeal?
Nope.
No.
Just don't-
No squeal in here.
No moaning into the mic, though. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. I don't want to hear that.
Dude, you just took it to a whole weird level.
No, that's
there.
things that kids do nowadays. That was what he was telling me on the way here. Oh,
Really?
all
First card, Aaron Rodgers.
right. Aaron Rodgers. Let us know if you get any numbered color.
Okay.
Troy, is that Troy Polamalu?
Yeah.
Oh, I got color in mine.
Cam Newton.
But
Cam.
the only color we see comes in sports cards.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be a Tua.
Oh, Tua's baby card.
It might be Tua.
Tua in the
Tyler
birth
Wilson.
canal.
You got Tyler Wilson.
I got color.
Calvin Johnson Jr.
Hey, Calvin's not bad. Megatron, a little Megatron action. All right, I got
Okay, last one of the pack. Ahmed Bradshaw.
Ahmed. We got Drew Brees, Wes Welker. Why does it feel like something's shaking? What's this one? Greg Jennings in motion.
It's the pressure of all the audience people walking by and looking at you.
It wasn't color. It was
all the pressure.
a Hot Stars Joe Flacco. Not numbered.
He's still in the league, isn't he? I think he is, right?
He's in front of James Morgan on the depth chart in the Jets. And then we got...
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Holy hell.
Vincent Jackson and Antonio Gates to finish it off. No numbered, no color, no nothing in that one.
All right, here we go with mine. So we got Matthew Stafford, Reggie Wayne, Doug Martin,
Hey, Dougie.
Andrew Luck,
Ooh.
Hot Stars. I don't know why I couldn't get that
A
out.
little hot stuff.
Alex Smith.
Oh, I thought that was Patrick Mahomes.
And then there is my Lamar Miller.
Not even like, give me a Ricky Williams.
Is he a rookie in this year?
I know.
Okay.
I think some of what we don't want to see is EJ Manuel.
Looks like we got a Bengals on the back.
Hey, I'll take it. Any Bengal. Give me a Chad Johnson.
T. Higgins.
Yeah. Joe Burrow. If you pull a Joe Burrow out of this, we're making history. We're making history.
Trevor, if you get a Trevor Lawrence, we're buying a lottery ticket on the way home.
We got Alex Smith. Lamar Miller. Numbered out of 10.
Woo!
9 out of 10, and it's backwards.
Manti Teo with a fake girlfriend? Please tell me his girlfriend's not on the card.
Oh, that is stunning.
That's
That is a
That
gorgeous.
is a gorgeous card.
That is a gorgeous
That's
card. And
super cool.
I know a couple people who I work with who are all about just the Pacific Islander crew, so definitely would be into that card. But out of 10, I don't care who it is. That's a dope looking
Yeah,
card.
it's 9 out of 10.
That's pretty sick.
Hey, you better sleeve that one up.
If I get these gloves to work.
That's pretty sick.
That you got to see that one. Here, flash it to the camera. There we go. There we go.
Let me see it real quick. So this is the one that was just pulled. That is stunning.
It's a gorgeous card. Here, I'll sleeve it for him.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
That card that you got, that's a brother from another mother coming up for my guy.
Ozzie Newsome.
Hey, that's a good vet.
I have his mini helmet in the shop.
DeMarco Murray.
And get to the good card.
And we got Andy Dalton.
Yeah, there we go. Little red rifle.
You love
See,
that
that's
red rifle,
That's
huh?
a beautiful. I don't even care.
Like we got a silver in here.
You better put that one aside. I want that one protected.
Okay,
Rob
you can
Gronkowski.
sleeve it up.
Michael Vick.
Oh, Mike Vick.
Josh Boyce is the silver. Aaron Rodgers and Troy Polamalu.
All right. My turn. All right, so far, no pack with the autos. We got 8 autos that we're going to hit out of here.
So if you guys are on Instagram right now and you're joining us, we are at the card show at the Auburn Super Mall in Auburn, Washington. We've been here for a few hours now. We're just having a fun little kind of select
Rip sesh.
rip session. So
We got Daryl Richardson. Oh, Eli Manning.
trying to have a little fun.
CJ Spiller. I see silver. Tavares King. And it's a rookie. Rookie silver. Not too bad.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
sleeve
worthy
it.
of a soft sleeve.
Danny Amendola. And Jason Witten.
So Devin saw these boxes, made a deal with the guy. We got them for a pretty good price, so we each decided to rip. And this might be my autograph. It might be an autograph.
We got the law firm on the front of there.
The what?
On your pack there.
Green Ellis?
Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, the law firm.
They call him the law firm?
Yeah, because his name's so long.
Oh, wow. Ooh, look at that. Into motion, AJ Green.
Oh, back-to-back Bengals.
All right. We're not going to mess with the hit, though. I'm going to put that right there. Aaron Dobson, Cam Newton, Justin Blackmon.
Oh God, if there was a flop in the NFL, that was a nasty flop.
And Zach Dysert.
Yeah, everybody knows who he is, right?
Zach Dysert.
I bet you if we sleeved that and priced it for $1, we probably won't even sell it.
Won't sell it. Yeah. It would still sit.
We would be bringing it back to Turf and Dirt.
But AJ Green is going to be a Hall of Famer, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that.
He'll finish his career outside of Cincinnati, unfortunately.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
He's out of here.
All right, are you ready?
Ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, pull that auto.
How are those gloves working for you?
They're extra.
Not fun.
Are they schmedium?
Yeah, extra schmedium.
Extra schmedium on your extra schmedium hands.
Kendall Wright.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one backwards. I think.
That's gonna be an auto.
That's going to be
Frank
an auto.
Gore.
Frankie. I like some Frankie G.
372 out of 399.
Man, he's gotten two numbered so far.
And it's thick.
Oh, mine was number 2.
Ooh.
$4.99.
Landry Jones.
Oh, hey, that's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
That's not terrible.
I got a thicker sleeve for that too. If you want me to.
Yeah, that's not it's a good looking card. You could take that back to your house.
I have the Turf and Dirt bat utility belt with me today.
Landry Jones RPA jersey. It's napkin relic, but it's not too ugly.
All right, guys. So if you're joining us on Instagram, we are at the card show at the Auburn Super Mall. We are doing a podcast episode from the mall. We're also having an informational with Cards Corner, Turf and Dirt, and KB Card Breaks.
Yeah, he has left the building.
All right, where is that bad boy?
Right there.
Okay.
Okay, now
All
we
right,
got
finish
we
it
got
up.
our
What
red
is up?
hot rookies.
Red hot
Quentin
rookie.
Patton.
Yeah, that's not red hot. That's like not even lukewarm. It's an ice water. Here, let's take a look at that one. Quentin Patton.
Called him ice water. Look at that.
There you go. Uh-oh, what foul can you get?
Steven Jackson.
Oh,
That's an interesting
that's not
foul.
too bad.
And we got Blaine Gabbert.
Come on, pull me a D-hop.
Daza.
So we have Ashton. Ashton on Instagram says that Landry was a good QB for Oklahoma, but not so much in the pros.
Yeah.
You saw that happen, right? So that's all right. Landry Jones, you live with it. All right, here we go. We got Phillip Rivers, Larry Fitz.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's not bad. Tony Romo, Fred Taylor,
Ooh, silver. I like that.
All right.
Taylor's.
Richard Sherman.
You mad, bro?
And Fred Jackson.
Man. See, I like ripping some old product. A little.
Can you get in on these live breaks? How would we answer that?
No, we're not breaking anything.
We're
ripping.
We're having a fun little rip sesh.
We're ripping for fun.
So do you Fred Taylor probably gets a sleeve? Right?
Oh God, yeah, for sure. That's
what about Larry?
Larry gets a sleeve, but I mean Fred Taylor might even get a top loader. He's worthy. That's
silver too.
That's an underrated running back of his time. All right, let's see what I got in mind here. I still have.
So I think if we do, because we were thinking about coming back next month. Right?
Yeah, if they're here.
So we might run a break for Instagram just for fun.
Yeah.
Next month when we're at the show.
I think that would be fun. I think. Oh.
What?
Redemption.
Oh, to the I to the T.
A redemption from 2013. Yeah, I'm probably not getting that one.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh, but yeah, I think you will get points.
Will I?
I believe the expired redemptions get you points.
Adrian Peterson.
Hall of Famer going to be?
Butt licker. Russell Wilson.
Well, if you don't want it, we'll gladly take the second-year Russell.
Oh, I get this guy's auto from Old Product. Barkevius Mingo is my rookie auto redemption. So I wouldn't, even if I was allowed to, I wouldn't. Derek Rogers.
You got to love that. The redemption format hasn't changed since 2013.
We got a little Mark Ingram action. and Von Miller.
And they're nice enough to call you a valued collector.
Hey, still.
All right, there you go.
I need those points.
All right, I think it's my turn.
Rip it. No redemption. No.
Jacoby Jones. We got a little Jacoby Jones action. We got the red. What is the red again?
It was a hot. Was it Infuego or?
The hot
Something like-
rookie.
Was that what it was? Was
that-
hot rookie?
that
Yeah,
was
the
one
hot
too.
rookies.
All right, we got Jacoby Jones, Matt Forte. Oh, that is
Sheesh, that is dope.
sick. Greatest Drew Brees, Sonny Jurgensen.
Man, is
I
that
think that's getting a top.
is that a
load.
Redskin card?
Kimbrel Hopkins is the hot rookie.
Man,
Greg Jennings and Matt Schaub. It sounds like a Q-tip commercial.
Yeah,
Matt
that-
Schaub.
this rookie class was a bust.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean not a lot of big bangers coming out of this rookie class.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I know, but so far the rookies that we're pulling are a little shy.
This thing is pretty cool, though.
That's
It's
a
definitely
sweet
getting a top
card.
load.
I don't know. I must have picked the wrong mini box. I'm still trying to find a numbered card.
We got Dwayne Bowe,
Dwayne Bowe, not too bad. Had a big 1 year.
Mark
Big 1 year.
Sanchez,
The Dirty Sanchez, Mr. Butt Fumble himself.
Was that him?
Mark Sanchez, yeah, and a Mass Singer elimination.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
pop culture.
Oh,
What else? What you got?
snap.
Jordy Nelson.
Not a bad. I'll take a
We
Nelson.
got another red. We got Hot
Oh.
Stars Tom Brady.
Hey, sheesh.
That one's a
That-
good one.
Can
That's a top load.
can
and
that
a
get
half.
can that get my money back for this box? You think?
If you sit there and say it's an SSSP, I think you'd be all right.
You know, I'm about to go ask somebody, can I borrow some stickers and price these and throw them out for the rest of the show?
I thought I got a redemption too.
Oh,
was
I would
upset.
poop myself.
All right, here we go. Warren Sapp, Jimmy Graham, Demarius Thomas, Andrew Luck, and Marlon Brown.
Interesting.
Marlon Brown.
So you got 2 autos down then?
Yep, 2 autos are down, 2 to go.
Not for real though. I'm about to price this bad boy. We're gonna comp them. We're gonna price them, and I'm gonna put them on the table.
You gonna trade them for another box? or-
Nickels and dime. Hey, if we got something, we'd make it happen.
All right, guys, if you are just joining us on Instagram, we are live at the Twin Oaks Sports Card Show in Auburn. It's in the Auburn Super
Outlet
Outlet Center place building. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, if you are out and about, number one, if you're out and about in Auburn, come by and say hi to us. But number two, without the mask,
You wouldn't know anything was
there
going
is
on.
no pandemic
Nah.
anywhere. Because this place is shoulder to shoulder people all freaking day.
Lines to get into the store. Did you hit?
All day.
What was that? The end of your pack? The Tom Brady. What else did you get?
I'm gonna come back.
Anything good?
There was an AJ Green at the end.
Oh, and you didn't say that? Jeez. I got Jamal
You know,
Charles.
that's kind of stuff you could probably get grounded for, right?
Yeah.
Skip over the AJ Green.
Yeah, and that's a nice
AJ
AJ Green.
Green. And then the other one was Reggie Bush.
Well, since
Hey, Reggie's not bad.
Since we have your son,
Yeah.
right? Let's ask him a few questions.
Okay, do it.
Right. So, Trev, what do
Yeah.
you like? I mean, what is your thing with sports cards? What do you like about them?
I just like the temptation of opening the pack.
The itch.
Yeah,
Did
seeing
you hear
you
what the
can get.
word he threw down? The temptation.
Yeah.
He likes the temptation. That's awesome.
That's no man should say
So,
that.
do you? Yeah. That's like using the word moist, right?
Yeah. I did get a silver Russell Wilson. Now I got 2 Russ. Now, do you think that can make my money back?
I think with the Tom Brady's, we're looking at
Like a buck
maybe
50?
a blaster of mosaic you can rip now.
Hey, I'm just ripping and flipping.
So, do you follow your dad's team like Bengals, or do you go your own way?
No, my favorite team's the Falcons.
Who's your favorite player?
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. Okay. Well, how do you feel about Matt Ryan?
He's doing. I like him, but this season he's kind of struggling.
Okay. You don't give up on your team, though, right?
No.
Good man. Good man.
No, We made his bed, got all Falcons colors, the whole thing.
You know, Christmas is coming. We have a nice Mohamed Sanu jerseys hanging up.
Hey, and that's the best of both worlds. That's a Falcon and a Bengal.
Where's he at now?
Now he's in Detroit.
Detroit, okay. Antonio Gates is my next card. Danny Amendola. Jason Witten. What was Jason Witten's rookie year?
I don't know. He's been in the year a hot second.
Keenan Allen.
There's the rookie, man.
D-Mags is a little bent right now.
Finally, a rookie that we're hunting out of this.
Victor Cruz.
Hey, give me some salsa.
And Chris Givens. Do you know who Chris Givens was?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, me either.
I do, but he wasn't anything worth it. Oh, no, that's David Givens. I don't know who the hell Chris Givens is. David Givens was a Patriot. That was on some of the early Super Bowl years.
Oh, like the mid-2000s?
Yeah, rip yours. Yeah.
How many you got left?
I got 3.
3. This
Man,
pack
you guys
is
are
more.
some conservative openings.
Yeah. We like to caress them.
Hey, that's another word that you shouldn't be allowed to use is caress.
Caressly moist. Breaking live.
Breaking live.
Doing
You
a
heard it here
thing.
first.
We ain't breaking. We're ripping.
We're
Brandon
ripping.
Whedon.
Hey, don't talk about weed.
Well, his last name is Whedon.
Yeah,
So.
and he was garbage.
Oh,
Steve Smith.
his mother still loves him, though.
I don't know about that.
Oh, snap.
You got Steve Smith Sr.
AJ Green in motion.
Didn't you get that? But that looks different.
Is it?
That has. No,
I guess not. Man.
I could ride on it.
They were big on Bengals in 2013.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, we had Law Firm, Dalton, 2 AJs, 3 AJs really.
Do you want to go into Spencer's
Ooh.
when this is over?
That's a good silver.
Jonathan Franklin Silver.
Not a good player, but I like the silver.
They're stunning, though, right?
Yeah, they're gorgeous cards.
Oh, I got a little
Jake
battery.
Locker.
Who?
Jake Locker.
Who? I bet you nobody on the podcast knows who that is. Can you let's flash it to the camera for all our local listeners. Do you know who Jake Locker is, Trev?
Nope.
Do you know where he lives?
Um.
Yeah, you could ask.
Nope.
You don't know where he lives?
No.
Probably like down the street from us.
Yeah, he's actually lives in Ferndale.
I actually played softball against him several times last year.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he believes this.
Yeah. No, he's out there.
You can pin it up on your bulletin board.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why this lady was trying to ask us a question when we have headsets and mics on, and she seems a little lost.
So, but you know, like when we've had the discussion about the open sign thing, you see why, right?
Yeah, that's, I mean,
Okay.
that's
All
a
right,
struggle
so
bus.
here we go. Mark Ingram, Von Miller. I like me some Vonnie.
You finished off with the ankle.
Carson Palmer.
Carson. I got a Carson.
Okay.
I did pull a Carson. It was the end of mine.
Hot Stars, LaShawn McCoy, little shady
Ooh,
McCoy.
I know somebody who would want that.
Joe Flacco. He's backing up James Morgan, apparently. And Jay Cutler. Jay, I don't give a crap Cutler.
We got a Backo Flacco.
Shady McCoy is our one.
All right. Let's see what I got here.
Is the podcast over?
Why is it over? Must be over.
I'll just drag it and play it.
Drag and play. All
There we
right.
go.
Josh Gordon. Ooh.
He just got reinstated.
That was
I
when he was
believe, right?
decent. Jonathan Stewart. I'm going to go sell this to that guy over there. He was big on the Jays, too.
Really?
The one who had the Stewart patch and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oregon
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
We got
Jesus.
Peyton Manning.
Who's he? You know who Peyton
Yeah.
Manning is? I don't know who he is.
Yes.
Monte Ball is my hot rookie. I don't know if he was hot. Nah.
Did you get both autographs?
I think I got.
He's only.
one.
I got one,
I've
so-
only opened one too. Mine was the redemption.
Oh, suck. Okay.
So we still, and you still have 2, right?
I should, yeah.
So I got Brandon Marshall and Torrey Smith to round it out.
Okay. All right, here we go. Jason Pierre-Paul, JPP, baby. Torrey Smith. Brandon Marshall, do you think he's a Hall of Famer?
I think, you know what? I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. No, Good guy though. Like he's an example of somebody who like resurrected their career. He had some issues and sort of got his life straight. Little mental health issues.
Correct. Yeah. So we're gonna go silver rookie next. Ready?
Oh, Andre Johnson though. That's
Bjorn Werner.
yeah. Everybody knows that's not Kurt Warner's cousin or anything like that.
Werner.
Warren Burner. All right, Trev, what do you got there? Come on, pull a good rookie, or pull a good auto, my redemption.
I feel like I'm doing an interview.
Mic check. Come on,
How do you feel about cards today?
Good.
scream it loud and proud.
He feels good about them.
Good. Lukewarm. All right, what do you got?
Rice Jones Drew.
Maurice Jones.
Are these
Drew. That's-
shop cards? Half of these are shop cards. The other half is with D-Mags and his son Trevor.
Everything's up for sale.
Everything's up for sale.
Marshawn Lynch.
In a hawk?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think he's even got a pink towel.
Can we?
3 out of 10.
What the hell with your 10s?
Oh, snap.
Matt Sims auto
Oh.
gold.
That is a dirty but ugly all at the same time.
Now, we're getting audience. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Not a great player. We understand that.
Player's kind of but
But still, out of 10, he's pulled 2 out of 10s. Not bad.
that is stunning. Stunning gold.
$5. $5. Who wants it? $5. $5.
It's almost like a cattle auction.
Yeah, I'm. Stacy, where are you?
Yeah. You know, the funny part is she can understand, the guys that are, she understands it. Like,
She's just like, she got her paddle
Yeah.
up.
and when you're not in a farming family and you marry into one,
That's odd.
holy buckets, Batman. You can't even go on rides. That's like not cool.
What's the rest of yours?
Ezekiel Ansah.
Ziggy Ansah.
Is that Charles Woodson? Is that Charles Woodson?
Darren McFadden.
Darren.
Oh, Run DMC.
And Mike Wallace.
The news guy? Wasn't he a 60 Minutes guy? I thought so.
All right, what do we got? What do
we
we got?
Arian Foster. Darrell Revis, Hall of Famer,
In his
potentially.
early, I see a silver. Hey!
Tyler Eifert,
Eifert did.
RG3, and Christian Ponder.
Do you ponder why we bought these cards? I like it for the throwback look. I like
Eric
it.
Reed is the
Hey,
auto.
Yeah, I mean that's a controversial card right there. Like Eric Reed has had his issue. What is it numbered out?
199. What's the controversy? I don't.
Well, he was Kaepernick's like right hand man during all the beginning of it all.
Oh, you're talking about the
kneeling.
workouts and
The kneeling.
team. Okay,
So he was, and so he did get blackballed for a little bit there,
sure.
and then he finally got a job last year. I think he played maybe last 2 years in Carolina. His brother's a safety in Houston,
Okay, yeah.
but
yeah.
he couldn't get a job this year, and he had a great last year. But a lot of teams, he doesn't have a big array of teams that are interested in getting him because of his connection to everything.
Sure.
They don't want to deal with the drama, but I mean, there's somebody out there that's not a bad card.
Too much controversy, right?
Yeah, they don't want to deal with the drama.
All right, so
All right, Trev, you go. You finished. Is that your last one?
Yeah, that's my last one.
So we are, if you guys are joining us on Instagram, we are at the Twin Oaks Sports Card Show at the Auburn Super Outlet Building Mall Barn.
Yeah, that shopping
something
place.
thing,
I mean,
so-
it's like a barn with how many people are in here. I mean, it's like it's like filling animals, herding cattle.
A little bit.
It's bad.
I'm
I mean,
about ready to get a tag for my ear.
yeah.
We're like number 2, right? So
All right, what do you got, Trev?
Pierre Garkin.
Garcon.
Garcon.
Come on, speak of the English.
Matt Ryan.
There you
go.
go. Little
We got
PC.
a blue.
Ooh, blue. First blue.
Hot rookie Gavin Escobar.
Oh, yeah.
he's
no,
not
we
in the
don't-
league anymore, is he?
I don't. I want to say he got hurt, but he was tight end.
That's actually a cool.
Dallas.
color, though.
I like the blue. You can
Yeah,
sleeve that
that's
guy.
cool. I'll set it over here for you to sleeve.
Like I said, I'm putting them. As soon as this podcast is over, we're putting them out there. and I'm
Dude, that
selling them.
extra medium glove, that knocks like 10 pounds off your hand.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's nice and slimming.
Shannon Sharp.
Hey, nice
there
little
you go.
throwback.
Hall of
Silver,
Famer.
too.
Hall of
And a
Famer.
silver.
That's
Silver.
definitely sleeve worthy.
That's sleever.
LaShawn McCoy.
Another
Little
McCoy,
shady
little
shade.
And then Antonio Brown.
Oh, sorry, I just threw up in my
He
mouth.
was forgiven, right?
I don't know by who, but I guess the Buccaneers forgave him for something.
Oh, he and Brady are hooking up now, right?
Yeah, I don't know about hooking up. They're playing together.
Okay. We got Danny Woodhead, Tom Brady. I'm making a mill. Larry Fitz in motion. She thought that was funny.
Making a
See her
mill.
laugh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, silver.
Michael Vick.
Mike Vick silver.
Trent Richardson and Drew. I have your autographed Funko Breeze.
All right.
That was Shameless, right?
Yeah,
Was
no.
that a little- no.
So I got 2 packs left.
We don't believe in Shameless here.
So we've only hit one of the big 3 that the big 3 that I consider from this rookie class. We just got one Keenan
Correct.
Allen. So that means I do got an autograph left in here. So if it's Travis Kelce or DeAndre Hopkins, all's well, and I'm going home a rich man. dollar
Rich man, are we
bills.
talking about like Monopoly money rich
Like
or
I'm buying everybody McDonald's.
the dollar menu
Oh,
cheeseburger?
All
Dude,
right.
the mall people are the mall maintenance guy was kind of eyeballing us there a little bit.
Steve Johnson. Oh man. Chris Johnson.
There's a theme to this opening.
Patrick Willis. Rodney Smith, rookie. I got some Woodhead too. Danny Woodhead. And Tom Brady.
Dude, the Brady's alone.
Yeah, the
right?
Brady's, I'm making a mill.
Oh, this one's thicker.
That's what I thought here, but
Do you think it's a D-Hop jersey auto?
Hopefully.
if it's a D-Hop jersey auto, you're getting no Christmas. You picked my box.
Oh, snap. The Grinch has reared his ugly head.
Hey.
AJ Green, baby. It's a freaking redemption.
Man, they dicked us over.
This is brutal.
This is redemption.
Absolutely brutal.
All right, please not somebody big. I don't even want you.
Matt Barkley, thank God.
Oh, yes. That's a thick redemption card. Mine wasn't that thick.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah, no, I'm super jealous of your thick redemption.
Thick redemption. We got hot rookies Niall Davis, Wes Welker, and Daryl Richardson.
All right, last pack for me. I got an auto in here. Let's go.
All right, and I think after we open up this, we're going to take another break. We probably have another fairly quick segment or two that we're going to do.
for sure.
We still have, 2 hours to go?
Hour and a half. All right, Sam Bradford, the Butler, Alfred Morris. Ooh, Doug Flutie.
Oh, you did get the auto.
Yeah.
I thought you were autoed out.
No, I
No,
knew
because I got 2 and he got 1. He got the redemption.
Arian Foster, Darrell Rivas, and this one's the $4.99 auto.
Be good, be good, be good.
And I ain't mad. Latavius Murray rookie auto. $1.50, $2. Not bad.
It's worth a McChicken.
It's worth. Hey, it's worth a
Your table's really busy. I was trying to get in here earlier.
McDouble.
A McRib.
Oh God.
You know they brought them back,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Have you ever had a McRib?
No.
Yeah, you don't want it.
You don't know what you're missing.
It's actually squirrel's ribs.
Oh, wow. That's a little taste of Ferndale right
Yeah.
there. All right, we've got Jake Locker. We could care less.
Hey, don't say that. He might be
Antoine
watching.
Bolden. By the way, if you ever want to be a guest on the podcast, let us know.
And we'll give you your cards.
And I'll even give you your Husky jersey that's hanging in the window. Emmitt Smith, Eli Manning, and CJ Spiller.
All right.
I am sleeving Smith because, well, he's Emmitt Smith. All right, let's do this. Last pack
Mojo.
of... Okay, so for the record, Mass are...
Suck.
Yes. They are suck.
Masks are not meant for podcasts.
No auto, but we're going to finish fairly strong, I hope. We got Mike Wallace, Shady McCoy,
Number 17.
that guy. We got a law firm, 3-name law firm.
Bleedy Ray, he's still in the league. He was on the Bengals for a second.
Adrian Peterson, Jamal Charles.
No Kelsey, no Hopkins. We got screwed.
Well, that's okay. We'll get over it. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for this segment. We want to thank Trevor for
helping us rip.
right?
Yeah, that was fun.
What do you think about this podcast stuff?
I like it.
Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
Can you see yourself doing it all the time?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Got to build that passion.
He's
up.
warming up to it.
Yeah. He's,
All right,
he's
guys.
camera shy.
We're out of here for this segment. We will be back with another. I'm thinking we do a little basketball rip.
Yep, sounds good. We're
All
going
right.
to hoop it up.
We'll be back.